You know what's so great about being in Paris? It's already 7 o'clock and it's still bright out, and it's going to be like this until about 10 p.m. Yesterday, Samsung took us to this beautiful rooftop with amazing views of Paris. I'll post some photos right now so that you can see it for yourself. And we were there till close to midnight waiting for the sun to set so that we could see the lights come on, which means we have a lot of time to film or to start filming our 24 hours video with the Galaxy Z Flip6. We just came back from the event. I have it here and I'm so excited because I really want to move into this phone. So let's unbox it first. Here we go, the Galaxy Z Flip6, and as you can see, we have it in the blue color. So let's lift this up. We have some protective covering over here, but you can immediately see that light blue matte finish. Notice up top, the camera rings also have that light blue color around them also. Of course, we're forgetting to check what's behind this lid. This is where you find the other stuff, which includes a SIM card ejection pin, quick start guide, and USB-C to C cable. No charger is included in the box. Okay, let's peel this off. And this one. So this is what the crease looks like out of the box. Let's power it on and set it up. Okay, I'm a little bit sleepy, but we have to hit the town. Frank and I have decided we're going to the Eiffel Tower. So before we do, I figured I'd do one battery check. Out of the box, after installing and setting up my apps, we're at 43%. And before we go, I kind of want to set the wallpaper of my cover screen. So what you do is go into Settings, Cover Screen, and then let's add a new one. We can either do a generative one, but I kind of want to see what's featured. Maybe for now, we do the doggies. Let's hit done.
Soon after.
Okay, we made it to the Eiffel Tower. Let's go take some photos. One of the biggest changes on this year's Galaxy Z Flip is that it now has flagship cameras, just like those on the Samsung Galaxy S24 series. We're in France, so the Eiffel Tower is both the perfect subject and backdrop for some comparison photos. Right off the bat, you'll notice a big improvement from the Z Flip 5 to the Z Flip 6. While the Flip 5's photo is brighter, that appears to be done in processing. The Flip 6, on the other hand, with its larger sensor, does better in low light and manages to capture even more detail. When you zoom in, you'll find the etched names of honored scientists and engineers are much more legible. Here's another one, a sculpture against a beautiful sunset. There's much less noise on the Z Flip 6's photo compared to the Flip 5. It just turned 10 p.m. and the Eiffel Tower's lights are finally on. I took these selfies using the main camera. And as you'll notice, it's the same story here. The Flip 5 compensated by over-sharpening and brightening the photo, while the Flip 6 looks a bit more en naturel. It's finally blue hour, and the Eiffel Tower looks stunning in these ultra-wide and wide-angle samples. Here, the Flip 5 and Flip 6 took equally good photos. When it comes to taking photos, I love how versatile the Galaxy Flip is, especially when you're taking selfies by a majestic monument like the Eiffel Tower. You can put it in flex mode and lay it on the ground and achieve shots like this. But I couldn't have done it without this video's sponsor, Casetify. They're one of my favorite case manufacturers because not only do they give my Flip protection, I also love that you can customize your case. They do plenty of fun collabs, including this one with the Louvre Museum. And because we were in Paris, I made sure to check out their newly opened store inside the Carrousel de Louvre to see the full collection. If you're visiting, it's a must. Instead of buying a generic souvenir, why not get something for your phone? They have cases for the iPhone 12 all the way to the iPhone 15 series, as well as some select Samsung phones. They also have a whole ecosystem of MagSafe accessories and fun straps that you can attach to your phone. If you're looking for something for your laptop, tablet, or AirPods, they've got you covered too. If the Louvre collection isn't to your liking, there are a lot more designs to choose from, including this one that I wore to dinner the next day. You'll see more of that in this video. I love my blue flip, and with this case, I'm still able to show it off. Here's another fun baby blue impact case with colorful doodles on the back. I loved it so much that I got a matching one for my Z Fold 6. This collab with Seoul-based design label Matt and Kim is also giving. Another thing I love about Casetify is no matter what smartphone you use, their ecosystem of accessories are compatible. For phones without MagSafe, like the Z Flip 6, you can attach the snappy magnetic ring on the back of your case, so you can charge it on the 2-in-1 charging stand like you would an iPhone, or attach the snappy grip stand. If you want to see my top picks, head over to casetify.com/GadgetMatch. I'll put a link in the description box below.
Next morning.
Good morning, it's the next day in Paris. Last night we got home quite late, so we didn't do a battery check. We ended the day at about 20%, and we're starting off today at 95%. That 5% was editing some photos in the van on the way here. We are at Salon d'AI for a Samsung event all about Galaxy AI. After that panel, it was time for a fit check. Flex mode comes in handy again for this, being able to set your phone down on any surface without a tripod. And having a cover screen to preview what you're filming is a godsend. Here's how that reel turned out.
Moments later.
We have 30 minutes to kill before lunch, and we're exhausted. Yeah, look at him. David Kogan found this pretty incredible coffee spot, as he does.
Well, we'll see if it's incredible, won't we?
So we're about to get some coffee. Look at this guy double fisting.
That's me, buddy. Folding. You never know which way I'm gonna go.
We made it to Lam, a French bakery with a Middle Eastern twist. And while waiting for our coffee, I wanted to try one of the Galaxy AI features that's perfect for traveling. When you open your camera app, point it at text you want to translate, long press the home button, and just like that, you'll get a translation. Alright, coffee is ready. To test out what videos are like with the new cameras on the Flip 6, here's a short vlog I filmed at the cafe. Hello, baby. We've done our fit check. Now it's time for coffee check.
Coffee. Check.
All right, coffee done. It's time to head to lunch.
A little while later.
So we just finished lunch, and I'm here with my siblings from another set of parents, and we're about to do a battery check. Okay, so what time is it, Addie?
3:15.
3:15. And how much battery do we have left?
65%.
65% battery left on the Galaxy Z Flip 6. Thanks, guys. Next up on the agenda, a quick tour of Montmartre. Instead of climbing the steps, we took the funicular up to the foot of the Sacré-Cœur. And while we were there, I also took some comparison photos versus the Galaxy Z Flip 5. The Z Flip 6 produced a softer image of this lion head door knocker, and I'd say the same about these red locks. The one on the Z Flip 5 is in focus, while that on the Z Flip 6 has a shallower depth of field. Here's the spectacle in all its glory. Because it was a bright sunny day, the Flip 5 and Flip 6 took great shots, but when you zoom in, the Flip 6 photo again comes out the winner. The patterns are more clear and the text on top is more legible. Here's a 10x shot of King Louis IX's statue. The Flip 6 produced a softer image, but with significantly less noise. Here's a photo of Huddy and Addie with the city of Paris in the background. Both of them look super cute. The Flip 5's photo looks a bit warmer and more saturated. And here's a photo of us siblings. That difference in processing is more obvious here. While walking around, I saw a lot of menus, of course, written in French, including this one with different kinds of crepes. And while I could understand some of them, it was nice to have the GalaxyAI translate them to English for me. I saw my friend Griselle doing fit checks, so I asked her and Kat to do one with me as well. Kat wanted to include it in her vlog, so she asked me to send her the photo, and thankfully there's quick share, and with just a few taps, it was on her phone as well. Later, we saw this pink restaurant covered in vines, and I thought it matched Huddy and Addie's outfits. The only thing missing was flowers, which was the perfect opportunity to try the new AI feature Sketch to Image. I drew a red and orange flower around here, and GalaxyAI gave me 4 options to choose from. I love this one best. Flowers look more realistic. Earlier, the kids were also taking a photo together, but I didn't make it in time. But on the Z Flip 6, we can try to remedy that. All you need to do is roughly draw around the subject you want to move, and as you can see, it detected me as a subject. Tap and hold, then move me to wherever you want to place me. In this case, closer to Addie. Hit generate, and a few moments later, this is what we get. Not exactly what I had hoped for.
Later.
It was 7 p.m. and time to head to dinner at Le Georges, which is atop of Le Centre Pompidou. While waiting, I did another fit check, and because everyone was looking dashing tonight, I took the time to take some portraits of my friends to make some studio portraits. Some of them turned out great. This one of Kat captured her messy bun, blue eyes, and lips quite accurately. I think Michael Fisher, aka Mr. Mobile's results look exactly like him, and even got his facial expressions. This portraits of Ella's also captured her sweet demeanor. Others, though, were a little bit off. While it got Griselle's features, I think she's a little more fabulous than this portrait. I asked Jonathan Casey what he thought, and he said he doesn't like any of the results. Nor did Carter. Miles's portraits got his features, but there's just something off about them. But I don't think the point of the portraits is accuracy. At the very least, me and my friends had a great time testing this feature out.
Later that night.
Oh my god, I can't believe our week in Paris has come to an end. Tomorrow we fly out, but before we do, let's do one final battery check. It's been a long evening and I spent a lot of the phone's battery, at least what was remaining, on taking photos of my friends, as you saw, creating studio portraits for them, and now it is 11 p.m. and we are at 1%.
1 week later.
It's been some time since we filmed our first 24-hour videos. In fact, as you can see, I'm back here in New York and I've been using the Galaxy Z Flip 6 for about a week now. So before we wrap up, I wanted to share some overall thoughts. Even if the changes are subtle, I love this new design. I love the matched rings on the cameras, and the matte finish on the back definitely makes the phone more smudge-proof. Also, the matte color-matched frame and the flatter angles makes this phone look more elegant, even if it comes in fun colors. Now let's talk about the crease. While it's still there, you don't feel that deep trowel that was annoying on previous models. Of course, all the new AI features is really what makes the experience richer and the phone more current. I just wish it was easier to run more apps on the cover screen. My only pet peeve, though, is that the price tag went up by $100. Last year's Z Flip 5 and the Z Flip 4 before that started at $999. This year's Z Flip 6 starts at $1,099. The good news is, if you use our links, and I'll put them down below, to pre-order, you'll get a storage upgrade. So you'll automatically get the 512GB model. Samsung is also offering up to $650 in enhanced trade-in credit, and 25% off if you bundle a Galaxy Watch or Galaxy Buds with your purchase. And that was my first 24 hours with the Galaxy Z Flip 6. I could have done a review, but I wanted to make sure I got this video out before pre-orders end so that you could take advantage of those awesome deals. Next, I'll be working on the Galaxy Z Fold 6, and if you have any questions, make sure to leave them down below. Subscribe to this YouTube channel if you haven't already, and make sure you hit that bell icon so that you get notified as soon as we upload. Follow me on social media for all the behind-the-scenes fun stuff, and for news and updates, make GadgetMatch.com your daily habit. Until the next video, I'm MICHAELJOSH. Thanks for dropping by.